Hey everyone, this is Lone and I'm back with more Fate Stay Night. And if you just jumped from the previous video to into this one, you might wondering like there seemed to be a little gap. And it's because I was playing for like 10 minutes, maybe not 10, maybe 5, something in between there, without actually hitting the record button. So I kind of fucked this over, fuck my life, fuck everything, and missed a little bit here. But what we're going through here is pretty much that about Saber, that she's not really a real servant in that sense, because they talked about this, that they need to have some sort of an when they become an heroic spirit, it is pretty much that they have made a deal with the Holy Grail or something like that with the heroic spirits, that granting them something that make them a hero, and when they die they're pretty much giving their soul over to being heroic spirits. So in pretty much the heroic servants and all of that is pretty much an Satan kind of thing, you know, that you offer your soul for getting something in return, though it doesn't mean that you're getting some weird crap that you get cheated, but rather it can be power or something like that. And in Saber's case is that she wished for the Holy Grail because she was already a hero, so she couldn't really wish to become a hero since she already was. And she didn't get the Holy Grail because she died before it. Because her wish was to get the Holy Grail while she was still alive. So that is why she's frozen in time pretty much as she is looking right now. And in a way she's not actually a real servant until she can get the Grail and all of that. And it's a bit very, very, very weird and not creepy, but I know it's kind of like messing with the brain. I think it's interesting though, and can explain a bunch of things about servants and the system and all of that, as well as Saber. But you probably, that is watching, and many other, at least some of you at least do know way better and can probably explain a bit more in detail than I just read here and got explained. So, but yes, now we're gonna continue with this story and see what it leads us to.
聖杯が手に入る可能性があるならば、私はどの戦場にも召喚される。そうしていつかは聖杯を手に入れ、私の望みを叶えた時こそ、死の直前で止まっていた私の時間は進みます。
That's pretty heavy.
アーサー王は最後の時を迎え、聖杯を手に入れた代償として、こうして英霊となるのでしょう。
Wait, so literally her goal is to get the Holy Grail so she can die and become a heroic spirit, a real one, rather than what she is actually now. Because this is a bit confusing at this point. Well, that sucks.
今回の聖杯戦争もセイバーにとっては夢の一つ。そして夢から覚めるのは聖杯を手に入れた時だけ。
リンはシローが未熟だから私を霊体化できないと言いましたね。けれどそれは違う。私は未だ死者ではないから霊体にはなれないのです。
Holy dang! Okay, at least we know that she didn't bone a ghost, so to speak. So, pardon my rude language, but you know, so she's not. What?
半端な扱いですが、これでも位置づけは聖者ですから。前回の聖杯戦争でも私はそうだった。
What? Saber says so as if she's apologizing. I guess because she was lying about being stuck in a physical form because I was inexperienced. I don't really care about that. There's something more important that I have to ask her.
Saber, 未だ死者じゃないってどういうことだ？聖杯を手に入れるまで死なないってのは分かった。
Oh no, don't tell me she's gonna be like, no, we can't achieve the grail now because then you die. And
話の流れから言って、アーサー王の時代からずっと生き続けてるわけじゃないってのも分かる。
Yeah, I guess that is pretty true.
けど、そうでなかったら今のセイバーは何なんだ？
A zombie.
本体の分身ってわけでもないんだろう。
Well, I still guess zombie.
はい。こちらに呼び出される英霊というのは。すべて本体の分身のようなものですが、私はまだその位置に達していません。 聖杯を手に入れるまでは死の直前に止まったままで呼び出されている。リンの言った通り、アーサー王は時間という大河の上で停止している。私はその位置から前か後ろかに飛んで聖杯を求めた後、止まっている場所に戻っているのでしょう。
Oh crap, how do I hide this? I want to see this. Graphics. Ah, there we go. The Battle of Camland, past, present, and future. Time axis offer die, summon. There's Shiro. Seed of the Heroic Spirits. Okay, so we literally just summon her. Instead of summon her directly from the shining orb, the Seed of the Heroic Spirit, we just summon her from just before she dies, pretty much. Ah. That is pretty interesting. I draw a diagram in my head. I see. It's a pretty simple one. I visualize it. King Arthur is stopped at the moment before death. The flow of time doesn't care that she stopped. It gets flowing and we are at the present. She jumps to each time as needed and returns to her own time after completing her duty. Wow, that sucks. If she obtained the Holy Grail in one of the times she visits, her time will flow again and she will die, just like history we know today. The heroic spirit must exist like this. When they die, they are transferred to a place like a warehouse where time doesn't flow. And they are summoned into very ages and disappear without returning. And they are summoned into very ages and oh gosh, I read that. So that must be what they mean by heroic spirits being copies. Yeah, because technically they can exist at multiple times at the same time, I guess, in a way. It's like a clone made from their DNA. Disappear after summoning, real body is unaffected. The heroic spirit that has completed abilities and memories of when it was alive will appear in this world and learn many things, but it is useless. They have no way to return to the main body, but merely disappear. So that is why they like sparkle away. So no matter how many times they are summoned into the same age, there will be no inconsistency in their memories. I assume the ones that became heroic spirit will not change anymore. Even if they obtain new knowledge, the self that learns it will just disappear once the duty is complete. Okay, that explains, you know, because many couple things that I've been wondering, like, for example, has been told that if you summon a servant twice, the first one like 10 years ago and the other one today, he won't have the memories of what happened 10 years ago because that copy died, vanished. So they literally like have this main copy of Kukulane. They can summon him there and there and there. So they have all the same knowledge as the main one, but they don't retain the memories of that. But Saber, as she explained, is different because she have been summoned. She's not really a heroic spirit completely. She's still alive in that sense. So her memory is working differently, I assume, as we do know in Fate Zero and Fate the Night and all that. This is quite interesting. In that regard, Saber isn't a complete servant, because Saber returns to her own time even after she is summoned, to the self that is about to die on that bloody hill. Yeah, that sucks though.
ちょっと待った。じゃあ何？今回聖杯を手に入れたら元の時代に戻ってその時代で聖杯を使うってこと？それって過去の改ざんじゃない。時間旅行にしても平行世界の運営にしてもそれは魔法の領域よ。そんなのできるわけがないわ。
Well, that is pretty crazy, but then again, I mean, isn't the entire thing with heroic spirits kind of a sorcery power level kind of stuff? Or even higher than that? At least what I was assuming.
それを可能とするのが聖杯でしょ。
Well, the Holy Grail doesn't give a fuck. Holy Grail says that works, it works.
そうして聖杯さえ使えるのならば、私はサーバントとなってもいいと契約したのです。
That's quite crazy, actually.
聖杯を使うことで、アルトリアという人物が消え去ろうとも、今の私が英霊となることを代償として。
Saber talks without much interest. But that's strange. Making a wish come true using the Holy Grail, that's fine. But why did she say Arteria would disappear as a result?
なんだよそれ。聖杯を使うことでアルトリアが消える。ふざけるなよそんなの。セイバー、お前は自分を。
That girl, about to die quietly, alone on that hill.
自分を救うために聖杯を使うんじゃないのかよ。
なぜそのようなことを言うのです、シロ。
I mean, in that sense, I mean, Saber and Shiro is very same in that kind of regard. That both of them, like, literally, what, saving myself? No. I mean, they're using what I have for others readily.
私の望みは国を滅びから救うことだけなのですが。
Well, I can assure you that the British don't need to worry about that, considering what the great imperialism Britain had, and surely it fell as anything else. But now they're having Brexit and kind of their own mess with that. Okay, you might need to save them from ruins. I can sense that my face is frozen. How is not in a weird pose? I should already have realized this, but my mind is spacing out, and I feel like throwing up.
なんて。
But still, I forced my question out.
なぜも何もないでしょう。私は国を守れなかった。国を守るために王となったのに、その責務を果たせなかった。
I like this music, man.
その時に思ったのです。岩の剣は間違えて私を選んでしまったのではないかと。
That's stupid. Why?
いいえ、その迷いは常に私の中にありました。私は王にふさわしくないのではないか。本当に選ばれるべき英雄は他にいたのではないのかと。あの時、政権を抜いてしまった時、国を救えなかった私より国を救えたはずのふさわしい王がいたはずです。だからもし聖杯の力で王の選定をやり直すことができるなら、その時に戻ればきっと。
Then what? Does she mean to say that her country would not have been destroyed if she returned to that time? I feel faint. I'm quickly surpassing mere anger that Saber would seriously wish for such a thing. I guess I'm dumbfounded right now. It's only natural. Saber's wish is not for herself, and on top of that, it means her elimination. The girl in front of me exists because the whole sword was there and because a king pulled it out. Preventing that would mean that the girl in front of me will not exist. Let's say she grants her wish using the Holy Grail. The girl Arteria never become a king will live her out her days as a knight. But what about Saber in front of me? As she is a heroic spirit, she will continue to be summoned to fight after her wish is granted. Since she paid the price to obtain the Holy Grail, Saber will continue to be, even if Arteria doesn't become a king. Taken away from the future and from the past. She will forever be lonely king dying on that hill. I can't allow that. There's no salvation there. Even if she did redo everything and there really is more appropriate king and her country lasts long as a result, and even if she's saved, it's a lie. Even if everyone around her become happy, the 10 years she fought can't just disappear.
違う。そんなことはできない。やり直しなんてできないし、しても意味はないんだ。セイバー。
シロ。
そんなことに聖杯を使うな。聖杯はセイバーが戦って手に入れるんだろ。ならセイバーは自分のためにその奇跡を使うべきだ。
ですから私は自分のために使うと言っているではありませんか。私アルトリアは王としての責務を果たさなければ。
Wow, that was interrupting music very dramatically. Holy crap, Max. I mean, I think in a way Shiro doesn't really have much to say. I mean, of course, opinion was, had he been a different character, it would have been different ways, so to speak, because they are pretty much the same bread and butter, you know. Both are very like I don't really give much about me. I'm sacrificing myself for others, la la la. So the core concept of who they are is actually very similar. It's a different scale to that. Arturia, of course, was a king and had that responsibility. She did everything for the people, nothing for herself. Like Shiro has been portrayed to be like this guy that do everything for everyone else in disregard of his own life. So in that sense, they are very similar. So when he's trying to like, what? No, this is stupid. You can't do this. Like, pot called kettle back, pretty much. I mean, no, maybe not, but you know, it's like he doesn't realize his own thing there, that he's very similar in that regard. That I'm pretty sure. I don't remember what he was gonna use the Grail for, if he even stated that he had any wish. I know Rin doesn't really have any, as she's like, yeah, I'm just in this because I'm in this. But Shiro is like very similar in this regard. So I'm curious to see how this is gonna pay out, though. Everything. So why don't you understand? Because you don't understand yourself.
そんなのお前はもう十分すぎるくらいに果たしてるじゃないか。セイバーはあんなにも戦ってきた。裏切られても怖がられても負けなかった。あの丘で最後まで剣から手を離さなかった。だっていうのになんで死んじまった後もお前だけがそんな誓いを守らなくちゃいけないんだ。
Saber's astonished. Oh, crap nuggets. It's too late to regret what I have said. I shouldn't have admitted that I see Saber's past in my dreams. A heavy silence. Awkward. There are no words to give her, nor any words to reply. I can sense that anything I say will backfire in this situation. But still, I can't just stay silent. You know it will backfire, but you still got... Oh.
Saber, 俺頑張ったやつが報われないのは嫌なんだ。
It's meaningless that way, and it's just too unfair. I know it's a childish idea, but I want to believe that people will get happier the more they work for it.
他のマスターには負けない。聖杯は必ず手に入れる。だから、セイバーは自分の望みを叶えてくれ。それなら俺はこの馬鹿げた戦いに初めて意味を見出せる。
That's the conclusion I reached. I don't know what the Holy Grail is, nor if it's right to obtain it. But if Saber will be saved even a little, I will be able to try with all my powers. We are under attack! Get under the table! Man the machine guns! We have machine guns, right? Why don't they have machine guns? Just blast the fucking service like, we are the warrior gods of the... in the Middle Ages. Like, have you seen this one? This big ass M16. Well, no. Okay, now they of course know. Servants getting the knowledge of the era, but I still do. I thought it was fun. The loud bell rings out and the house falls into darkness. The surround air changes immediately. Even though the light suddenly went off, nobody says a thing and tries to feel the surroundings. The loud ring stops and the living room is silent. Also, I just realized kind of interesting switch here between Rin and Saber in many ways. Of course, blonde, black hair and all of that. But also that Saber have white and blue, Rin have red and black. You know? The opposite! Ah, the connections! Whee! Happy! But, sorry. The sound of light things rubbing against each other can be heard in the distance.
今の警告音、この屋敷の結界?
Well, let's spare the time for us to go and look for the enemies. I nod silently. Yes! This sound is the same as when Lancer intruded. Then this must be... The sounds are increasing and coming closer. A strange sound. It reminds me of bugs crawling around a light trap. Is this a... No wait, it can't be assassin. Because this fake assassin... If it's not like the assassin in Heaven's Field, you know... Xenomorph style! Or if it's... Costa. This living room is the only place free of the sound. It hasn't even been a minute yet since the light went out, but the living room is surrounded by this unknown sound.
敵か。けど、サーバントにしては、これは。
There's too many of them. I'm a magus too, even if I'm a bad one. I can sense that many sources of magical energy surround this place. What? Skimming quickly, I can at least count 20. What? 20? But they're strangely light. I don't feel any human will. Okay, so okay, there must be some sort of I know these fucking skeletons that caster can summon. The things that make it sound like empty puppets. I'm happy Ilya was there. I was wondering like, where is Ilya? Is she there or is she somewhere else?
今まで散々私から逃げ回ってたくせに、バーサーカーがいなくなったら飛んでくるんだもの。ほんと、現金なサーバントね。
Well, honestly, that is probably was the probably wisest way. Oh, unlike the three of us who are tense, Ilya is strangely calm.
イリア、わかるのか？
当然でしょ。私にわからないサーバントなんていないわ。外にいるのはキャスターで、何かいっぱい引き連れてきてる。なんだ、竜の葉でくくったゴーレムみたい。
Ilya says simply, and the sounds stop at the same time. Dum, dum, dum. Hello? Wanna hear a joke? Sorry? Oh gosh, I misclicked. I take the wooden sword I keep in the living room. Tosik and Saber seem to be waiting for me to make a move. I die! Okay, we're gonna make a save. It wasn't wise that we made a choice, so this is gonna be... Let Saber take care of Cost and protect the other two here. Go out with Saber. I mean, the obvious would probably be to let Saber take care of Cost and protect the other two here. Then again, I mean, we have Ilya and Rin. Both of them pretty fucking dang, probably way better than Shiro to protect themselves anyways. But if we're going out with Saber to Caster, I feel like it's also a very bad option, because Shiro's useless against that. But you know, let's go with Saber. It's clear who the enemy is. If the enemy is servant, if Caster is attacked with troops, there's only one thing to do.
ここにいても始まらない。セイバー、一緒に来てくれ。登坂はイリアを。
I don't want to look after Rin.
そんなの私だって願い下げよう。けどあんた、シローの言うことなら聞くって言ったでしょ。そんなの知らない。セイバーなんかより私の方が役に立つ。
Tosika binds Ilya's arm behind her back and puts her hand over Ilya's mouth. Aww, Ilya continues to throw out insults.
分かってる。イリアは私が守りきるわ。その間にあなたはキャスターを倒しなさい。
頼む。けど、できるだけ無理はするなよ。敵を倒すことより逃げることを考えろ。
Tosika nods back. Tell me I don't even need to say it. Turning my back on Tosika, I hurry out to the hallway leading to the porch.
セイバー、分かっています。シローは私が。
Nodding back to Tosika, Saber follows me. Ah, that looks kind of creepier here than they do in the anime. Very cool though, but creepy. In that moment, do you see this smile? I doubt my own eyes. Holy crap, Nuggets. A sword is swung down on me. An unavoidable strike attacks me, aiming for my open... What? I avoided by twisting my body and parrying instantly with my wooden sword. Okay, I thought I died instantly, like, okay, this was a bad option. I can't believe it myself. My body reacted as soon as my mind understood I was going to die. It attacks me the second time without hesitation. A smooth mechanical movement. A wasteless accurate attack. But that's all. It's just accurate, not refined nor scary. Dude, that is exactly what it needs to be deadly. Accurate. What? I mean, if it's accurate and it hits, I mean, that's the thing. It doesn't need to be scary or anything like that, because if it hits, it is scary. The attack looks foolish compared to Saber, and it feels like a touch of feather compared to Berserk. But the thing is that instead of maybe, obviously they are not as strong or fast as Saber or Heracles, but there are a bunch of them. They have numbers. So I repel the attack with the back of the wall, to the wall. I put my back to that. In the space I retreat through, Saber's lightning strike smashes down.
Shiro, 無事ですか?
Yo, bitch, are you alright? Like, I'm okay!
見ての通りだ。肝を冷やしたけど、なんとかなって。
なんとかなったではありません。
So her eyes like shining up a little bit.
今後は気をつけてください。
I like it. Saber schools me my carelessness. She's right, but I just didn't want to be following after her.
シロ、私の話を聞いていますか？
ちゃんと聞いてる。それよりセイバー、今のやつは。
There's nothing in the hallway. The strange thing that was blown away by Saber attack has vanished like an illusion.
今のはイリアスフィールの言っていた通り、魔物の体を触媒にしてかたどった兵士です。オートマタというよりゴーレムのようですが、質は低いですね。今のゴーレム程度なら取り囲まれても問題はありませんが。
Never underestimate the golem. You say, I'm a crap nuggets. Ah, look, the entire family is coming. Where were they hitting? No, when did they get this far in? Those things are like bad building blocks or gathering spider-like movements. And on top of that, they aren't the only presence I feel. Many more bones are surrounding this mansion. I jump away from the wall instantly. Damn. I slash at the bones sidling up on me. Yeah, after that, Saber smash away the bones to protect my back. The bones move in with loose movement and all attack in the same way. You know how to repel them, but the house gets destroyed by every attack. No, and I only have a wooden sword. Even with a strengthening magic on it, it won't last too much longer. And I don't want to think about it, but the number of these bone creatures might be infinite. We might continue this skirmish until we collapse. Hello, we are here again. From the land of imagination. I complain with my back to Saber. Not many bone creatures are coming from me. They must be coming from inside the house as well, but most of them are coming in from the yard. Saber slashing away the ones coming in from there. We go into the living room. As the Ilya and Tosca are in the living room, Saber's busy dealing with the ones heading there. Saber readies her sword again. Her sword isn't invincible now. Maybe there's no need to hide it now, but the golden sword is glowing to show its true power.
待てセイバー、ダメだ。エクスカリバーは使うな。うちが吹っ飛ぶ分には構わな。あ、いや構うけど、それでも周りは住宅地だ。ここでそんなものを使われたらどうなるかわかるだろう。
I yell while parrying away bones in front of me.
マスターの指示ならば従いますが、これだけの数をまともに相手にするのは面倒です。一掃しなければいずれ窮地に立たされます。
Yeah, I mean, considering the destruction force of the fucking Excalibur, I'm saying, like, literally, you would probably obliterate half the town in one swing, if not more.
分かってる。要するに、あれは使い魔の類だろう。なら、操り手を叩けば一網打尽だ。そういえば、キャスターの気配は探れるか？
I think that it can be the deal.
探るまでもありません。キャスターは庭にいます。気配を隠しもしないということは、私たちを誘っているようですが。
Yeah, I smell a trap.
構わない。誘いに乗ろう。どっちにしたって、こんなことを続けてたら、こっちが先に参っちまう。
Oh yeah.
私は一向に構わないのですが。では、このままキャスターを。
The yard is right there. If the castle is in the yard, it shouldn't be too hard to get there. But it means losing the defense. It's fine now since Saber's here, but the defense holding the bone creature off will go away once Saber goes out to the yard. I should save, and we're gonna go for that option next time because I need to take a break. Actually, I have a massive headache right now. But man, I'm curious. This is how things happening. Things are happening. But yes, thank all of them for watching. See you later on. Have a clean, super great day.